Okay, so I want to talk more about my journey to kind of where I am today in terms of costuming and going from literally zero job experience with costuming to now, hey, I am getting emails with job offers, which is surreal to me still. I would be nowhere if I didn't give credit to So Suma Lee, who gives excellent education on all of this already, so go check her out. But like, there's so much to say about someone who just shares that knowledge and how that's important. And I hope that this is also an aspect of giving back to this space because I was terrified about starting any of these jobs. And I was told, don't worry about it. You got this. So, in many ways, I guess I want to say, don't worry, you got this to a lot of costumer people, cosplay folks who are thinking about getting into costuming on a more professional level and getting paid as like a stitcher. Because if you can make it cosplay, I'm willing to bet you can make it in any of these sewing stitcher jobs. So the first job I got, I literally got because of my coat that I made. And someone just like looked at it and we started talking about it and they realized I made it. They were like, oh, you can make things. And this is the quality of what you can make. So if that's not a like beautiful recommendation for it, make things that you like and wear them because it will get you attention and people will ask you about them. And then you can talk about your work and maybe get a job from it. I don't know what is. And if you're not quite there yet, I'd say start with patterns that have complete instructions in them. Yes, this means a lot of like commercial patterns. Yes, it might mean like starting with accessories and not like full garments just yet. But start small. I'd say if you have time, make something like once a month. You can remake the same pattern multiple times to see like how you could do it differently. Look on YouTube for different tutorials, all those things. Just start getting a basic set of sewing skills because the biggest thing is the troubleshooting you're doing at home is going to help you when you're a stitcher because so much of what you're doing, especially when you get into like stitching for theater, which is a ton of alterations, is troubleshooting. Which also kind of leads me to the like, there's no right way to sew. Like, honestly, I know there are people who are like, this is the only way to put on a button. This is the only way to do an invisible zipper. I'm going to tell you that there's like good ways to do it. There are fast ways to do it. There's more professional, tailored ways to do it. But when you're on a really fast deadline, sometimes you don't have time to do it, friend. You don't have time to do it. Sometimes, okay? It's just you to do your best. Okay, so hopefully I cover some stitching jobs. Just like, hey, do your stuff, make stuff that you will wear, make stuff to give to people, but just make stuff.